Hello. So today I'm going to go ahead and share with you how to use the ETC, the Educational Technology Center. And I know you're probably thinking, I've already been exposed to that. I know what's there. But there's always something really lovely to take a look at and people to share information with. So go ahead and click on one of these. So if you click on the one for October 14th, the announcement, and it's right there on the homepage, you will see that there's information on Gen AI and image generation. And so these webinars already happened on the 15th and the 16th. And these were webinars with Alex. So that means that you will still be able to find the recordings for these. And so this is what I do. Oftentimes, I just can't meet at the time that these are scheduled, but I love to review them. And so that's something that you can do. And then you'll see that there are webinars for Richard also. And these are in terms of multimedia discussions. And so this is great because this was a talk show and share, again, October 15th and 16th. The Flex Day recordings are here. AI policies, AI tools, creating community and online classes. And then there were afternoon workshops, creating accessible digital content, helping students connect. And so this was on Pronto. And then prompt basics, writing clear AI. If you scroll further down, you're going to see the Canvas support chat, and then also where to get some questions if you have them from the Canvas people, the Canvas people. Then also you have how to book appointments with me. It's just a simple Canvas inbox message, although I think most people are still using Outlook. Just a word here that if you're using Outlook to try to reach out to me, sometimes I get so congested. I mean, Outlook just your message might get buried, right? And so if you use Canvas inbox, look, notice my Canvas inbox has zero in it because I'm always clearing that out. And then OLED resources here so that you can take a look at that. If we scroll back up, we have At One Training. I've been trying to plug these. Right now, they're free. Back when I was taking them, they were $400. So this is really a great deal. And if you take a self-pace, it's nice. You can just jump in whenever you feel inspired. If you take a facilitated course, you're just going to love those because there's a facilitator who's communicating with you and giving you feedback. And then there are other faculty throughout the state of California who also are sharing things that they're doing in their colleges. You have yours truly, my quick clips. So if you go in there, it will take you to the module that has all of my quick clips. I've been working on populating the quick clips for the fall. So I have to find pockets of time to be able to work on that, but I'm going to start to put those in. And then you have Liam's quick clips, I mean, tips. And these tips are just wonderful because sometimes we just need, um, let me see, a list of how to do this. I already know how to do the first four things. I can just jump to the last three things that are maybe where I get stuck. And so I also recommend those. Then if we go back to the home page, because I want to show you what's coming up today even. We have our, let me see if that's still, yes. So for these are webinars that are coming up today at 1. These are going to be using the Design Plus sidebar. And the accordions, expanders, and tabs can really help because it chunks out the our content so that students don't face a screen with a long scroll. And so I recommend taking a look or participating in this webinar. Now, this webinar is by Design Plus. So or maybe it is, no, it says it's Alex. So I totally recommend doing that. And if I have a little time, I think I have a meeting at that time, I'll try to see if I can jump into one of these webinars with Richard. I sent out a quick clip on how to migrate YouTube videos to Canvas Studio, but this is a great opportunity, really, to have a little bit of a hey, so how did you do that? Or, you can ask questions also. And so I recommend that. This is a 20-minute webinar. So if you do think you're going to have questions, I would say have them written down before you go into the webinar so you can immediately put them into the chat to ask your questions. And I've already enrolled in this because I'm certain that there's something that I can try to cement better in my head, and that might be the process. Then again, Flex Day recordings at 1, Monica's quick clips, and then Liam's quick tips, and the rest you are familiar with. But this part will always change: the webinars with Alex and webinars with Richard. And I really recommend going in here and checking them out. If you check out my quick clips, you might find this one there. So we have a bunch of quick clips here. And so as you can see here, I run out of things to share with you, I think. So if you have any idea of something that you would like me to create a quick clip about, please let me know. I'm happy to try to figure it out. And again, I'm trying to continue to build these here. They do take a little bit of time, but if you go in these, they give you the video, um, and then they give you sometimes a dig a little deeper, these links that can show you how to do certain things, like this one to set score to 0. And I'm going to go ahead and stop share. And that's the end of this quick clip. And I hope it helps you. I hope that you're inspired, motivated to check out some of these resources because it's really a wealth of knowledge there. And so many people put a lot of time into creating these for you from scratch. All right. Have a beautiful day. Bye.